there, air signs. Thank you for joining me for another reading. So if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is going to be for you this week. Now, if you haven't been to one of my group sessions before, no problem. Please understand, not all messages are going to resonate, and that is just fine. If you need a private session, please contact me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like this reading, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you guys. So, air signs, this week we're returning to love. Now, this reading is going to be a love check-in, so whether or not you are with somebody or whether you are single, this reading can apply for you. We're going to look at where you're at and what you need to focus on. Okay, so what are the main energies going on for all these air signs out here where love is concerned? Air signs, please. Air signs and love. What do we have going on? This one here, I'm not sure that's for you. I'm not sure that's for you. Air signs, please. What do we have going on where love is concerned? Air signs, please. Air signs, please. What do we have to look at where love is concerned? So, air signs, let's look at the main energies. So, air signs, let's look at the main energies when it comes to love for you right now. Air signs, please. Love energies. Air signs. Air signs and love. What have we got going on? So, calling in your soulmate. Ooh, big one, air signs. Check this out. So, calling in your soulmate, some of you are doing some serious work in terms of wanting to manifest a new relationship or take your own relationship to the next level. Now, for some of you, you might be going through a little bit of a hard time because soulmate relationships aren't always the easiest relationships. No, they're not, because they're about learning, they're about being triggered and rising above and learning lessons. So this says here, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So whether you're already together or whether you're calling in your soulmate, this is for you, my friends. So let's take a look at where you're at right now, whether in the relationship or if you're single and calling in that soulmate. Air signs, please. Air signs, what is the current situation? Where are we right now? Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse, that just flew out like nothing. So this is telling me that with regards to a relationship, you might be going outside the box and behaving in a different way than you normally do. You're kind of throwing caution to the wind and maybe not looking at some of the things that are either in paper. What I mean by that is not looking at the hard, cold facts of what's going on because you feel what's going on. And so even though you might be looking at this person and going, that's not my type, or something feels off, or, you know, this is not my person that I'm expecting to be attracted to, you're kind of throwing out all your logic where this is concerned and just moving with it anyways, even though you don't fully understand it, which could totally make sense for a soulmate relationship, because when you have a soulmate relationship, you just have this urge, you just have this connection with this person, and sometimes you don't really understand all the whys about it. It's just this connection, okay? So what's the barrier? Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, you are coming out of a relationship or you have been duped in the past in a relationship, and you want to make sure that you don't fall too quickly. You also want to make sure that if you're going to move into a relationship, that everything is, you know, all the checks and balances are in place. You want to make sure this person is right for you, that they've got, you know, they're taking care of business on their side. You want the right person for you, and you don't want to repeat mistakes or repeat lessons that you have in prior relationships, okay? Which is really interesting for me, air signs, especially with this Queen of Swords in reverse, because it's telling me that you're not necessarily looking at a lot of logic here, which isn't quite your thing, but hey, soulmates will do all sorts of crazy things, right? What do you need to respect here? So, you know how this card is making me feel that you're either rushing in or not looking at all the details, etc. I've also got the Knight of Cups. Now, this is about, you know, what you need to respect. This is also showing up in the past for me, and this is telling me as a validation that in the past you were dealing with somebody who disappointed you in a relationship, and they were all, you know, sunshine and roses, and you didn't get the sunshine and the roses there, or you did for a little bit and it just didn't work out. So you're kind of nervous about moving forward. And again, that's why I see this Four of Pentacles All right, so what do you need to look at? What do you need to express? What do you need to be open to? Oh, whoa, air signs. Bam, the Lovers. Holy smokes. Okay, so this is really you feeling like you want to tell this other person that you are my sunshine. Okay, and I feel that you are kind of pulling back a little bit because you're a little bit concerned about doing, but everything that is in your heart and in your system is like screaming, ooh, I want this person. Okay, so whoo, okay, whoo, it's like, gotta put that card down, air signs. My goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, so, okay, options, air signs. We've been here before, okay? Everything here is talking about past relationships, not necessarily getting what you want, but being, you know, sometimes people are in love with being in love, okay? This card here about your options, the Devil in reverse. So this is telling me that you are on the fence and you are possibly seeing the patterns that you're going into again. Possibly this person that you're connected with is showing you signs and things that you recognize and you've been through before, but you're not looking at this logically, or like, oh, no, but I really love this person, so I don't want it to mean that, or you're not looking at it. Okay, you really need to make sure you're not repeating any past mistakes or any past patterns that weren't serving you. This is about letting go. Isn't this interesting how we have the Lovers and then we have the two Lovers with the Devil, okay? So this can absolutely mean that someone from the past is returning who wasn't for you, and you already kind of put this relationship to the side, and now they're coming back saying, hey, remember me? That's not going to be for you, air signs, if we're talking about a repeated person, definitely, because they duped you in the past, all right? Even though you might have loved them, and even though the person that you're looking at now, you're like, heart goes pity pat, this is saying, stick to the plan and don't repeat some patterns, okay? And where do you go from here? Oh, air signs. Didn't I just say, don't repeat the patterns? Eight of Swords. This is somebody who is blinding themselves to the truth and perhaps staying stuck in a situation that they shouldn't stay in, or that they know is not good for them, but they're kind of either delaying the process or not being honest with themselves. So air signs, you have to be honest with yourself about whether the pattern you're moving into is a repeated pattern of you just going and having fun and not looking at the details, because clearly here in the past, for some of you, you took a chance before and it didn't work out, and you're about to start another cycle and you kind of know it. Hate to call you out, but you know I will, because I love you, air signs. Okay, and I don't want you to see you get hurt. Don't want to see you get hurt or repeat patterns that are not going to be helpful for you. Oh, damn. Tsunami and wake-up call. Okay, air signs, this card speaks to sudden and dramatic events that might show up in your vicinity if you are not careful. Notice the water, very heavy emotional stuff. So if you know you've repeated a pattern here before, don't do it. Wake up call, okay? Not for you, air signs, not for you. I hate to burst your bubble, air signs. I'm sorry if those messages seemed a little bit rough, but like I said before, I will never lie to you, and I will always give you messages in your best good. If you appreciated this reading, please don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a private reading to go into your situation, contact me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. I hope to see you next week, friends.